Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. I'm trying to get my point across today again. I don't want to embarrass nobody, but I have to make a point and I have to use people to do that. So it ain't personal. Let's go. It's all for educational purposes. Disclosure. Let's go. Rightisms. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons because I'm learning them as I go. So I can tell you about them. I hope you get to understand it. It can serve you well. You tune in to receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission. And that's what I want, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through if you pay attention. I got you. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. So you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. Hey, to my yacht be true. If you think the person I'm using as an example is you, it probably is. So let's go. Let's talk about those two kinds of people. And I keep trying to make this point because it's just that simple. And then I hope, no, just two. I give you 5 styles of different, but 2 kinds of people. Watch this. You got the people who talk and the people who do. Remember, speculative is all mental. It's all understanding. Yeah, that's fine. But you got to put the speculative with the operative, which is the doing. That's the result of the action. 2 opposites come together. Talking about it and being about it, make it become one. That's how you do it. That's right there in philosophy goal to get you to understand that premise of you as a person. You can talk. Yeah, I do a lot of that. But I do. The question is, it ain't about me. This is about you. Do you? Let's go. If all you're about is talking a good game, back in the day, we called them slick, snake, whatever slick term they use, but that, smooth talkers. And women, y'all are the ignorant people going, why? Y'all know about these kind, they tell you about them, and you fall for them every time. Okay, moving on. So don't get all good women like that guy. Moving on. Again, example, I don't want to get personal. Okay, he ain't here to defend himself. I ain't talking about him. I'm just talking about what I know about him. And that I do know. Okay? Yeah, he did his thing. I learned from him. Everything I did back then, I got from him. I didn't make it on my own. No, I was patterned after him. Understand that. Moving on. But the talk concept, he's the talker. Okay? God don't go to church nowhere. I seen him give sermons. Literally just started a sermon. He ain't preached a day in his life, but you couldn't tell him that. Why? The people listening to him, they couldn't understand. And that was his gift to God. Okay, my mom said, well, after she seen me, you got your dad's gift to God. I can talk BS with the best of them. That ain't what I'm doing now. I can talk this with the best of them. This ain't BS. That's my point. So if you can talk, that's cool. And some people, the wise man said, most people talk because they could. Wise men talk because they got something to say. I fancy myself a wise man, so when I talk, I hope people listen. E.F. Hutton, them guys, yeah. Why? They got, see, back then, they had money. You listen to them. I got knowledge. Nobody listened to me. Moving on. It's a big difference. But you're a speculative person if all you do is talk. And everybody do. I ask the question to my students. I teach a philosophy. If what they say don't match what they do, don't trust them. So all those I teach, I ask them, do what I say match what I do? And all of them, to a man and woman, say, yeah, you do. That's respect. They got to respect that. They might not like nothing else, but they got to respect the brother do. I've got a pastor who I feel that way about religion. I got a brother-in-law. I feel that way about, I got a white friend Jew. I feel that way. Why? If you are who you are, that's all I can respect. I ain't got a problem with that. But if you ain't crap, I ain't got to respect you. Moving on. People who ain't worth a crap, they want to be respected. They don't give none, they don't show none, but they always want another lesson. Let's get out of there. Let's talk about these two kinds of people. All right, get back. See, if I get going, I'm going. So I got to keep the bell on these. All right, here we go. If you walk the talk that you talk, that's operative. You can talk it, but you got to walk it. Talking it and not walking it is my problem with you. No, simple as that. We ain't got to, no. If you doing it, I love, respect that. Even if I don't agree with it. Why? It ain't gonna be my thing, but I respect that it's yours and you doing it. Moving on. If you that operative person, that means you're right thinker. Why? Because we want to talk. If you're a good Christian, you want to talk. If you're a good Muslim, you want. That's all I'm saying. It ain't got to be right thinking. No, anything that you're doing, you should do it right and give 100% effort. That's the philosophy of right thinking. There ain't nobody one could know. Everybody's free to do whatever they want. That's why I don't say stop being this, stop being that. Yeah, I got the title Christian, Muslim, Jew. I don't carry those titles. Don't need them. I'm a teacher. I'm going to say, okay, that don't make me a religion. None of that. Understand that, sorry. I don't respect speculative people. I don't give a damn what you practice. Could care less. If you're just talking and do it, man, leave me be. Why? I ain't got to respect that. If you're not matching your words, you're a liar. I don't fraternize with liars. Why? If I know you're a liar, we ain't got to have no conversation. Why? Because you're lying. Good conversation is honest, forthright, and I can enjoy that. Lying, I ain't got time for that. Moving on. But if that's all you do is talk, don't waste my time. Don't even waste. Why? We got nothing to talk about. I personally is a operative. Okay, I go both ways. I talk it, but I walk it. Okay, that's what I mean. If I say it, I'm gonna do it. That's it. If I do it, I can justify it. That's what I'm saying. How you do don't make a difference. I'm just telling you how I do. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And if you're doing that, you got my respect and you got a problem with me, no matter what it is, even if it's wrong. I respect drug dealers. Why? That's their thing. It ain't mine. I don't hang out, no socialize with them more. Why? I don't do that. But I don't dislike them or, oh, no, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Moving on, all right? Most people are speculative by nature. We communicate verbally, so we talk to communicate. I get that. I hate when people claim to think I'm smart and then treat me like I'm stupid. That annoys me with some people. All right, but if you are a speculative person, that means you're all talk and very little action. Why? I can see. Remember, if you live in a glass house, you can't afford to throw stone wall. We can see right through you too. Transparency. And if you're good, transparency is good. If you're sneaking deceitful, last thing you want is what? Transparency. Why? You don't nobody see what you're doing. Everybody doing this. No, put it in front, do what you got to do. When I say sell my drug, I will put it right there in front of you, weigh it out, scale it out, give it to you, move on. Hold on. No. And if I see a guy who I hate this, you buy for somebody else because they don't know me, so they got to come through you. Back in the day, nobody got to see the dude unless they was in. So I didn't see it in everybody. If you got to me, you was spending some money. Long story short. But when I gave you 28 grams, an ounce, and you start dipping in it, it's no longer 28 grams. Like my man, like Denzel told him in American Gangster. Once I give it to you and you tamper with it, it's no longer mine, it's no longer right. Give them what they paid for. I'll reward you. It's called bird dogging. If somebody bring me a customer, I'm going to take care of that customer, I'm going to take care of you. Why? I want you to keep bringing me customers. Come on, man. That's just old school. Man, you took care of the people who took care of you. My whole neighborhood ate off of me. Y'all don't do that no more. Only person eating is you now. Everybody poor and broke down, but you riding around. You in the projects. We have Mercedes Benz, caddies, all kind of foreign cars. Why? Because the man who's getting the money can afford to do that. Everybody's still in the projects. He there because he getting paid. Those days, that's black on black crime. But it was a world. It's still a world. It's still going on. I just been involved in it. I tell people, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't do that. When I was a bad guy, I didn't know about the good world. Well, I wasn't involved in it. The people I saw was all bad. Everybody came to me, get drugs. Oh, but they supposed to be good. I don't know nothing about that. I didn't hold them accountable back then. Why? I'm the bad guy. Who am I to cast or judge anybody? So now I don't do that. Oh, I ain't doing the deal with on that one. I don't do that no more, my man. I ain't got a problem with you doing it. I just don't do it. That's a decision you have to make for yourself. And operative people will do just that. Sorry, I went way off crap. Sorry, let's get back. And we all know, again, that person that talk and never shut up, but they never do what they say. Dream, and never materialize nothing. If what you're doing is good, something should manifest from it. Moving on. Again, if your game is talking, you're not a real player. Why? You ain't in the game. You talking it. You on the bench. You on the sideline. Get in the game. The phrase is, those who know, don't tell. Those who tell, don't know. So if all you doing is talking, we know you don't know. Another philosophical concept. I got a bunch of them. I just say philosopher. No, I don't want to have that argument. I just teach. And I use their philosophy to make my points. Move on. All right. My P, and I love it. I just had it. I'm in Denny's. I ran into a minister and his wife. He said, what do P-Funk stand for? I broke it down to him. Pure. I'm 100% clean, good, like yourself. And I'm real. Can I be P-Funk too? Yep. You got the collar. I'm assuming because of the collar that you a good dude and you are real to the people. He got a radio show broadcast. We talk for 10, 20 minutes. I had a good time on a spiritual level. So when you go through life, you never know who you're going to meet. But that's a level that's there for those who can reach it. I don't do that with everybody. I don't get that reception from everybody. But when I do, I enjoy it. Okay? Moving on. Forgot to give him a card. Moving on. All right. But again, when you can be you and show people respect who you are, they respect that. That's all you need, to be respected, and you show them respect. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, he white. Do I care? No. But we interacted. That's the whole purpose, okay? And I told him that P stands for, and for that it was pure. On the streets, that P stands for player. Why? Oh, I'm a player in this game called life. I've been playing a long time. I was good at what I do. And I switched over. Now my game is teaching you, helping you become a better person, not a player. So understand that there's a change. Let's talk about the operative. I love operative people. Why? Operative, aka doers, are the ones who are always doing something. Not talking about it, doing something. Okay, I'm doing this. Yeah, they busy working. Most people just busy talking. That ain't business. That's a bunch of damn words that don't amount to nothing. Manifesting, that's what operative people do. I have always backed up my words with actions. That's how I earn my respect on the streets. Back in the day when it was all important to be what? On top of your game and knew what the hell you was doing. That's all. Even in the drug game, that's my point. I didn't play this good game until later. This is easy. This is way easy. That, moving on. Oh, y'all making that easy. This is hard now. What the hell happened? Sorry. I'm freaking out. In the drug game, and that's what I come up in. If you was all talk, oh, you got robbed, you got your ass kicked, you got no respect. Why? You ain't putting no work in, nigga. Nobody know you. You just can't pop up and no, it don't work that way. Again, it's earned back in my day. You can't pop up and just all of a sudden, operative people, aka what I call real people, players of the game. And the game I played back then was the drug game. And if you played that game, you need to know the rules and abide by them, or what? You got messed up. If you ain't down, don't come messing around. Why? You gonna get beat. If you don't know what you're doing, I'm not gonna show you. Oh, I will for a price. You ever notice every guy who knows how to play poker with his buddies, they never win the first time out. Unless they just lucky. Why? It's rigged against you. Why? You the sucker. You the odd man out. You got all the money. So they're going to take your money. Oh, this is lessons. Lessons of life. It cost you. Okay, sometimes you're willing to pay the price to learn. Now you know. Why? Because you paid the price and now you learn how to do it. And you'll be, next time, sucking with somebody else. That's how it went. Okay, moving on. Well, that's what we did back in the day. But if you didn't know what you was doing, oh, you learn real fast. Why? We're going to teach you. And what they say, if you don't know what you're doing, don't play. If you don't know the rules, don't play. If you don't know the consequences, don't play. I knew 2 things would come with what I was doing. Death or prison. I felt lucky because I got prison. Well, a lot of people got death. I know that. Death didn't fear. I didn't fear death either. Well, okay, that's it. Party's over. At least if I go to prison, I can change my life around. I'm here for that person's purpose. Again, if I say I'm going to do something, be it good, bad, or indifferent. If I say I'm going to do it, I told my high school classmates 50 years ago, oh, I'm going to sell a job, I'm going to pimp and do that. They thought I was crazy. I did it. 50 years later, now that I changed my life, what I'm doing, they still think I'm crazy. Go figure. All right, but that's life. Again, I'm loving it. And trust me, if I said I'm going to do it, it got done. And because I changed, that was that guy. That was wrong way. Now, I've gotten better because I had to eat my words, so to speak. And as a man, the last thing I want to do is eat my words. If I say something, I'm trying to get it done. And if I can't get it done, that sticks in my car. I still got a few things in my car. So moving on. I ain't forgot. I just think. Now moving on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Now, as a doer, again, a doer, I don't give a damn about words. My motto is sticks and stones will break my bones. Words don't do a damn thing to me. Understand that. But if I give you my word, sticks and stones coming behind it because I'm planning on doing work. I'm going to hurt you. Not with words. Sticks and stones, back in my day, we carry guns. All right, but if talking about what you are, how you going, is all you do, that gets old. It gets old fast. Why? If you show me nothing, I done heard that before. You got nothing different? The same thing. Come on, man, what you got? What you got? And again, if you can't produce, that's when you get exposed. Most people can't. That's why they get exposed. So you don't play that game. Why? If you don't know what you're doing, you will. But, excuse me, if the voice and words, okay, now, if talking about something, oh, you got that thing, in my voice of K. Dot, what they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. If all they doing is talking, they ain't talking about nothing. Get them K. Dot. Man, I'm watching this guy just do his thing. I'm just animated with somebody who's just showing thousands of people a good time for the time that he got their attention. That's what it's all about. If you're going to entertain them. Give them what they want. And that's what you do. As a teacher, I teach. I'm sorry if I ain't pleasing you with the lessons, but I'm giving you what you need. It's a little different, all right? When you get what you want, you love it. Getting what you need, it don't taste good. We know. It's okay. I'm fully aware of that. All right, now back in my heyday, if all you had was words, okay, and money, you could talk to until the money run out. They listen as long as you pay it. Yeah, if you want to buy, that was the old school way. They still do it, but that wasn't the way. No, I was never did. No. I made money. I didn't give money. I let you make money. I ain't giving you mine. That's why everybody worked for me. Why? Really? Moving on. See, I had to sit back. Really? Come on. Where at? Now, talking was a way of communicating. So everybody had to communicate. But when you put the action behind the talking, that sealed the deal and made you real. Again, P-Funk, I'm only going to be real. Why? That's the only thing I know. That's the only thing I want. That's the only thing I aspire to be. Anything other than that ain't me. Sorry, I just adamant about that too. Business is started with words. Again, we got to talk about it. But with no action, there ain't no business. We just communicating. I hate those, I call them conversation hustlers. Well, how much it cost for this? How much it cost for that? If you ain't buying, stop asking questions about what you ain't doing. Again, conversation hustlers. There ain't no transactions. That's wasting my time, all right? But now, if you smooth with your words, that'll get you in, so to speak. But then you got to have something else. All stars, all them Hollywood stars, they was good with their words, but then they what? They always kick somebody's butt. They always got the girl. They always saved the day. Can you do that? That's all. If you just got a bunch of words when it's time to show, for sure. That's why you got to have all the variety. You got to be a jack of all trades, but at least master one. If you ain't good at nothing, or you just a jack at everything, then you ain't good at nothing. That's what that means. Sorry if you don't know. I master one. The thing I master what is me. If I got mastery of me, I know everything I need to know. Philosophically. All right. But again, if you smooth with your words, you can talk your way in, but you can talk your way in and out of trouble. Because if you can't produce, you're going to be in trouble. Like my man in Crossroads, the white boy went on his side and he had the gun, got in some trouble. He came on to the black side. My man said, I got a little trouble over there. He said, shit, you going to get some more trouble over here. So if you don't know what you're doing, you just asking for trouble. Moving on in life. That's a philosophy you can practice. I do. Right thinkers, wrapping it up. Right thinkers are what? Are the doers, not just the talkers. We talk, but we walk what we talk. And that's got to be respected in any line of work. Prostitutes, if you prostituting, I respect your gangster. Pimps, if you pimping, I respect your gangster. Why? Ain't gonna do with me. But if you perpetrating fraud, you know what they say, it's self-defeating when you get caught cheating. And that's what talkers get caught. They get caught running with the mouth and can't what? They write checks that their ass can't cash. So they pay physically. Moving on. I practice having what I say match what I do. And I teach a philosophy that I live by, because I ask my students, do I do? Yes, thank you. That's respect. So they'll continue to listen and understand why. If I'm saying it and I'm doing it, okay, let me see if it worked for me. That's all. Be a person of your word. That's always worked. Moving on. I had to be what? I mean, the Muslims say, my word is my bond. It should be. I ain't got to run around perpetrating that. Oh, my word, no, just do what you say in the show. You don't get to know people from what they say. You get to know people by what they do. If they show you who they are, believe them. Or just trick in the book. Philosophy, excuse me. People who what? People will respect you for what? Being a person of your word. Why? God respects your action and your deeds, not your damn prayers or your whatever you do. He respects the deeds, and then he'll bless the prayers. You know that? Okay, just told you something. You can't serve two masters. What you mean? Let me explain this to you right quick. Right quick. This ain't hard. It ain't rocket science. You either can serve God, or you can serve yourself. I'm serving God. You do what's best for God, or you do what's best for yourself. Now you got to eat them words. Why? Because now it's starting. The reality of it. Stop talking and be. I serve God to my best ability. When? Daily. Can you say that? You don't got to be a minister, a pastor, or Christian. What? All you got to do is be a realist. Okay? I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I know I'm human, but I know I'm really spiritual on the inside. And I got the conscience and the wherewithal. Why? Because I study, practice, and learn how to what? Master myself. This thing we got up here called the brain of mine, that's the machinery, the best machinery known to man. It don't come with instructions, so you got to figure it out. I've done that. That's called self-mastery. Moving on. Let me wrap this up. Oh, Lord, sorry about that. But again, trying to make my point. It's all for educational purposes. Hope you're getting the message. Let me wrap it up. You can't serve two masters, meaning what? You can't be two ways. Only one at a time. If you're going to serve you, you're going to do what you want, how you feel. That's self-serving. I do what's right. That means I give a selfless service. I do for others when I want nothing in return. I've talked to people who do it, don't understand it. If you don't have a philosophy, just, well, I feel this, I feel that, you can feel it any damn way you want. It ain't about how you feel. Once you know if you do something good happens for you. Hello? But I don't know. I hate trying to teach and argue. Why? They keep rebuttaling. I'm just laying it out there for you. You can deal with it any way you want. It's not my job to justify what you do. You need to do that. I'm just trying to help you understand it. Wrap this up again. I will always walk my talk, even if it hurts. What? That's what doers do. I'm going to do what's right, even if I don't want to. I'm going to act accordingly, even if my feelings say, man, That's self-mastery. Keeping your composure. You doing it, not having somebody else calm you down. No, you should be in control of you all the time. They respect that. Trust me. The lesson, that's my whole point. Be a doer, not a talker. And if you talk, do what you say. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Right, thinkers? You know the deal. In closing, may you all live to be 100. May 100 minus a day. So I know none of my right thinkers who do what they say have passed away. I'm out.